So, good evening. We are back again, and we are currently smoking on that FSG pack, the Liverpool pack. They're not signing anybody by the looks of it. Ooh, it's all looking a bit sad for Liverpool, I can't lie. It's all looking a bit sad. Poor old Arne Slot is being hung out to dry, guys. But listen, before we get into talking about Liverpool and the current state of their club, make sure you are smashing the like button first and foremost. It's free. Secondly, 14. Yes, Thierry Henry's number. Not Eddie Nketiah. Thierry Henry's number. 14 subs from 30,000 subs on this channel. Apologies for the lack of uploads or live streams on here. I've actually been enjoying some of the sun because I had 6 weeks where I didn't see any of it. So, yeah, I've actually been enjoying some of the sunshine recently. And we will be back on the grind. Obviously, we're dropping this video. There will be a video out on the other channel as well, the main channel, League Gunner. Make sure you check that out. Straight after this, that will be dropping. Also, as of tomorrow, I'll be back on it. Yeah, I've had a good 3 or 4 days, 5 days maybe, where I've just been enjoying some sunshine, man. Just enjoying actually getting out and about and just sitting on a beach and doing nothing. So it's been good. And bless up to all of you lot as well that are subscribed. Bless up to everyone who's obviously subscribed to the other channel as well. Over 100k on there. So let's hit the 30k on here. And we're in phase 3, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's talk about Liverpool because it's all gone a bit south for them, isn't it? It's all gone a bit wonky. It's all gone a little bit like from the whole Klopp thing announcing that he was leaving the football club at the end of last season. It's just nosedived real quick. I'm not going to gloat too much. Don't want new scousers on my case. But anyway, all jokes aside, no, it has actually gone a little bit sour, isn't it? It's gone a little bit downhill. Obviously, they're doing it for Kloppy. They're doing it for Klopp. Hey, they're going to make him go out with a quaddie. Well, that went well. They didn't win anything. Even though it would have been a baby quad or a baby treble or a baby double, they still didn't go out with this. Went out with the League Cup, which is kind of sad for Klopp, kind of sad for Liverpool fans because, yeah, it's it all ties back to the ownership, really, doesn't it? Like, listen, Klopp rinsed out every single last drop out of that football club with the facilities, the finances, and that ownership all in place that he had to work with. Well, he didn't have to work there, hence why he left. He couldn't do it anymore. It was tiring him. And I don't blame him, if I'm honest, because Liverpool, one of the biggest football clubs on the planet, and they don't act like one of the biggest football clubs on the planet. And it's, as an Arsenal fan, yeah, listen, at least you lot still take the cup seriously. Yeah, my club, they just throw them in the bin every year. Yeah, they just throw everything in the bin. But with Liverpool, at least they actually have a go. And that was down to Klopp's mentality, firing the players up. Yeah, literally, it was like a sponge, just literally squeezing every last drop, out of them players at that football club over the years he was there. And listen, he walked out of there with a Premier League, a Champions League. We all know the rest. Do you know what I'm saying? But he did end up winning the Premier League. And people can sit there and take the mick out of Klopp all day, like, oh, he only won 1 league title in 7 years, or 1 in 9, or whatever it was. Who cares, mate? Ancelotti only won 1 in 9 when he was at AC Milan. Yeah, guess what? Still won Champions Leagues, though, isn't it? Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Still nick cups and that. Yeah, and that's what Klopp's done. So, listen, people will always try and twist and manipulate, yeah, Klopp's achievements at Liverpool. However, yeah, the style of football is completely different to Pep. Well, most people on the planet are trying to copy Pep. Well, you're never going to beat Pep at his own game over a full season. That just ain't happening. Yeah, Klopp, on another era, probably would have won 3 or 4 more trophies. Champions League with Karius, obviously finishing 1 point behind and a couple of points behind before. But listen, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Man City at that point were just ridiculously good. Liverpool were ridiculously good, but Man City just got over the line. Yeah, and now I look at Liverpool, fast forward in now, after we've had a couple of months of Klopp leaving, and it's looking a little bit peak for you lot. I can't lie. Yeah, you've got Edwards back at the club. Yeah, in my opinion. Yeah, no, I've not really kept up with a lot of Liverpool stuff, and I ain't really kept up with a lot of anything. I've just been working and sleeping until recently. So you guys in the chat have been helping me along. Oh, Lee, what do you think about this? Oh, Lee, have you seen that? Yeah, so bless up to all of you lot, because the interaction's crazy on this channel. But when I've looked at some of this Liverpool stuff, it seems to me like that Edwards guy is not back there to make Liverpool fly. He's back there to help get these little satellite clubs. Obviously, they were trying to do a deal to get in at Bordeaux. That's all gone south. But they're trying to do the multi-club model, which Chelsea are doing. Man City obviously have cooked that one. They're mastering that one. And I think Liverpool are trying to go down that route as well. And I think that's the only reason Edwards is back there. Because he gives a lot more clout to FSG, because they ain't got a Scooby what they're doing. Let's just be real with it. They got extremely lucky that Klopp was a great manager and still is a great manager. Obviously he needs a break. I'm sure he's going to enjoy his break, and I'm sure we're going to see him back in management, which would be nice for all of us as football fans. Like, genuinely, any football fan, yeah, he has his moments. Yeah, he's always moaning and all of this and that. But listen, it is what it is. Yeah, it's nice to see a Klopp team play football, because they're going to have a go, and they're going to try and take everything seriously, like all the cups. They're not just go for a title; they're going for everything. And the more shit you throw at the wall, the more sticks, isn't it? So I wish my club did that. However, that's for a different stream or a different video. But now I look at it and I'm like, when I sat here on the 22nd of July and Liverpool have signed exactly 0 players, it's not looking good for you lot. I can't lie. It really ain't. It's not looking good for you lot. Now, you've got players at that football club that are in and ahhing over new contracts. I'm in and ahhing over whether they might want to leave, using the mainstream media to maybe get a new deal, which, listen, that's common practice in football. Trent's flirting with Madrid, apparently. You've got Van Dijk, this not really sure whether he wants to stay or go. And it's like, are all these stories true, or are they just using the media to go and get a bigger contract where they are? Or do they genuinely want to leave? Maybe they thought, well, Klopp's gone. I've won everything, some of these players. Well, Trent and Van Dijk especially, they've won everything. Maybe they're just sitting there thinking, well, maybe a new challenge in it. Yeah, maybe I could go abroad. Maybe I could go somewhere else. Yeah, because I don't see Liverpool literally like bending over and saying, yo, this is what it is. We need to keep this player, especially Trent, for example. Yeah, listen, I know you Scousers love Trent. Yeah, he's one of our own. He's one of our own, la. He's one of ours. Hey, Trent. Hey, come on, Alexander Arnold. Yeah, we got Trent, la. But listen, it's looking a bit mad. I do think he'll stay, by the way. Not too sure about Van Dijk, though. I think Van Dijk might be gone. But this is where Liverpool needs to be smart. And this is where I thought that they would be out there buying up players straight away. I thought they'd be getting rid of some of the other players. We still don't know what's going on with Salah. He was flirting with Saudi last year, apparently. This year it's all gone a bit quiet on the Salah one. But I do think at some point he ends up in Saudi. Yeah, whether that's this summer or whether that's next summer, I do think at some point he's going there. And he's getting on now. So is Van Dijk. Trent's still fairly young in football age. Yeah, probably about halfway through his career. But it's what it is. It's a little bit mad. It's a little bit mad. I can't lie, because Arsenal and Liverpool were the 2 closest challengers to Man City last season. And both of them have signed exactly no players as it stands right now. Nothing's been officially announced. I know you've got the 15-year-old kid. We've signed the goalkeeper that's 18. Nobody cares, bruv. They're not starting. We've got Calafiori apparently done, waiting on Basel to just agree with Bologna on the payment schedule for their 50%. But both of them teams are a disgrace. I can't lie. Yeah, Man City, I know they've not signed anyone other than Savio. However, they've got the best manager in the league, and they've still got the best squad in the league. Yeah, and I'm going to do a video on Man City tomorrow, because there's a few players that are looking like they could be leaving there as well, especially the goalkeeper, which is mad. But when it comes to Liverpool, I just look at it and I just think, like, why are Liverpool not going out there literally trying to get the replacement for Salah, get the replacement for Van Dijk, get the replacement for some of these other players? Robertson's cooked now. Yeah, listen, he's still a good player. He can still cross the ball properly and he can still defend. However, the injuries and all the mileage he's had in the tank over the years are slowly catching up with him. And let's not forget, he's not young either. Yeah, so where's the next left back coming? Yeah, where's the next midfielder coming? Where's the next striker? All of the Liverpool strikers, yeah, they need 1 billion chances to score goals. All of the wingers, attacking players, yeah, maybe not so much with Salah, but Diaz, I see he's linked to maybe a move today. How true are these stories? Yeah, it's actually crazy. Like, we're not deep here. Liverpool, when I was growing up, were ridiculous. They were just so good. Yeah, like in my first 5-10 years on the planet, they were actually very good. Yeah, but after that, they were always a nearly team. Klopp's got them back in. Obviously, they were nicking Champions Leagues here and there as well. Yeah, and they were doing well in the cups every now and again. But in terms of compete every year, they weren't doing any of that. Yeah, it was just like, oh, we've got that. Oh, we've got the Champions League final. We'll have that. Yeah, beating Milan and that. But I look at it, and Klopp got you right back up there. Yeah, you didn't only won one title, sorry, with Klopp. But this is where you see the ambition of your ownership now, because you've brought in a manager, yeah, who you're not helping, you're not giving him anything, you're not letting him sign any players. Yeah, he's sitting there saying in an interview that, oh yeah, we're still assessing the squad. What do you need to assess, bro? How did you get past the interview stage? Because surely the club would have said to him, yo, what are your plans for us? Yeah, what are your plans for Liverpool? How do you expect to get Liverpool up there? Surely that's what they're saying, right? So when he's saying I need to assess the squad, he's lying. Yeah, because he already assessed the squad before he went for the interview. Let's just be real with it. Yeah, how are you going to make this player better? What's your plan? What's your formation? Yeah, how do you aim to achieve trophies? How do you expect to do all of this? Yeah, what type of players do you need? What type of football? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, how can you utilize this player? We want to go down this route with these players coming through the academy. Maybe how are you going to utilize them? Surely he's done this already. So I think he's lying. Yeah, he's just a little puppet on the strings for FSG. Yeah, and if he keeps his mouth shut, he'll keep his job. Yeah, how can you sit there on the 22nd of July and say, well, I'm still assessing the squad? What have you been doing since you got there, mate? What have you actually been doing? I know some of the players ain't there, but they're the more experienced ones. You don't need to assess them, mate. The Van Dijks and all of that. Don't need to assess these players. What were we actually talking about here? Yeah, for me, it's baffling. I can't lie. It's absolutely baffling. Yeah, no doubt they'll go out there, Liverpool. They're going to do 25 million on some player that nobody's ever heard of. Then they'll go and do a 40 million or a 50 million. They'll get rid of a player or two. Then they'll go and do another 40 or 50 million. They'll do about 100 odd million this summer. And all of a sudden, you're fucked. Yeah, let's just be real with it. Let's just be real with it. Yeah, Liverpool, there's trouble ahead for them. Yeah, same with Arsenal, by the way, because Arsenal have had a good run in terms of, oh, we're in a title race twice. Well done, mate. Yeah, and all the fans are happy. Yeah, Arsenal have got a lot of work to do. Yeah, and we've signed nobody as it stands. And even if we do announce Calafiori as I'm recording this, still only one player, and it's a defender. How many more defenders do Arsenal need? Well, we're just going to put 11 on the goal line. Sweet, bruv. Yeah, Liverpool need a lot of work because that squad is getting on. Yeah, I know you've got some young players coming through and all of this and that, but the key players to that squad over the last 5 years, 5 to 6 years, yeah, they're all getting on. They're all getting on in age. They need replacing, and this is the time now. You give the new manager the backing and say, yo, let's go. Instead, I think FSG are kind of looking at it like, yo, maybe he can work a miracle like Klopp. Well, listen, sorry to break it to you. He won't. He won't. He genuinely won't. So it'd be interesting to know your thoughts and feelings, guys. Leave it down in the comments section. What's your prediction for Liverpool this season? Even if you're not a Liverpool fan, let me know. Where do you think they're finished? Do you think they'll win anything? And do you think they're going to actually sign anybody? Also, with the manager as well, do you reckon he makes the whole season? Because I can see this going south real quick. And listen, I may be wrong. It's only my opinion on it. But they've got a lot of work to do. And people will sit there and say, it's only January. It's only July, Lee. It's only July. Yeah, it is only July. The season starts in 3.5 weeks. It's supposed to be taking these players on pre-season. That's my idea. You sign players before pre-season starts so you can integrate them into your system and your team and your playing styles. Instead, it's going to be lastminute.com. Yeah, now it's going to be, oh, well, they've only just got here. It takes time. Yeah, round and round and round and round we go. Yeah, and this is the PR Emir League in a nutshell. Yeah, and them owners of Liverpool, yeah, absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. They're not the only ones that are disgracing the Premier League. There's a lot of them. But that's for another day. But listen, smash the like button up. Make sure you are subscribing. I want to hit that 30K. I want to see in about an hour from now, 14 of you have subbed and we've hit 30K, because that'll be another bush. So bless up to all of you lot. I will be back with more regular stuff tomorrow, mainly uploads. But I will be live on the main channel with Rants tomorrow. He's going to be gloating again with the shades on, no doubt. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll have a video dropping on that channel in a minute as well after you've watched this. So go and check that one out. And yeah, Leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts and all of that. And we're out of here. Laters. Bush.